Okay, we can leave it on that thing. Okay. You have one closer? No. I don't think so. Hi, thank you for joining us back here at Lady Talk. Is your girl Iris Roman. Thank you for joining in.
Hi, I'm Rebecca with Rebby 000.
I'm Felicia, FeeLove_1.
Hi, I'm Jolie, JO_Yeezy.
And it's your girl, the one and only Alba Everlasting.
So today's topic is what's more important in a relationship, happiness or security? Let's talk about it.
Okay. So we want to talk first.
Need a drink for that.
The topic is a heavy one.
So I can start it off. To me, I would pick security because I feel like no one can make you happy but yourself. And for me, security at my age and this point in my life is important to me is because if I'm in a relationship and I feel there's security in there, there's partnership there. You know, we got goals, we achieving different things that we want to achieve. That's security to me. I feel like we could hold one another. That's going to make me happy. So the happiness and the love is going to come. You can't be with a person that don't have me, from my experience. I can't be with a person that's not ambition. I can't be with a person that don't have no dreams or aspiration. Like, I just can't be with that kind of person. I can't be with a person that they have a family, or let's say they're trying to holler at a woman with kids. You gotta be able to hold down a family. You gotta show me that you're able to secure that and you're able to hold down that family thing. Not you living with your mom or you living with a family member or roommate and you trying to holler at somebody that has stuff going on. Nowadays a lot of guys is like, what girls bring to the table. We bring a lot of things to the table. Sometimes we bring the whole table. So for me, it's security. You have to have security. If you show me that within the first month, that's it. You're in the friend zone. You have to show me that we're gonna have security. I'm sorry, I'm picking that over happiness all day long because that's gonna make you happy. I'm sorry, happy don't pay the bills at the end of the day.
That's right, but let them know.
I know that's right. For me, if in a perfect world, I would choose both. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it, security. I thought about this subject for all week. Because security is what? Financial stability, consistency, somebody that's gonna be there, and it also depends on what you want your lifestyle to be, right? So if you want to live this glamorous life, you know the type of man that you would want to hook up with to get that life. Not only you doing your own thing, but somebody to match you as well.
Right.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, versus happiness, there's always going to be a sacrifice. I mean, because versus happiness, what you looking at? You're looking at somebody who's going to love you. You're going to love them. You're looking at, you can be yourself with somebody. You be able to, do the things, happiness. Happiness is a little tricky one because I consider it, I consider it to be love versus security. Like, what would you choose? And me, I'm on the fence with both of them because it's like you need both at the end of the day. So,
But when them bills is paid, you won't be happy.
that's very true. But at the end of the day, you see here, my thing is with the security thing too. Sometimes if you want a certain lifestyle and you meet a certain person that can give you that lifestyle, there's a sacrifice. You may not be all that attracted to that person like that, but you can fall in love with a person like that. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on what your preferences and what you're willing to deal with to get that. That's my thing.
What about you, Fee?
Me, shoot, I'm like Becky. In the perfect world, I want both.
Yes.
Like the good old fashioned days. But I'm on the fence of both of it because you do need security. But I've only talked really from my own experience, and I had that, and I always wanted happiness. I had the security, but I always wanted the happiness, and and then for a long time. You know, I rather be happy because with the security, it's like it becomes like a lifestyle, almost like a dependent lifestyle. Like you almost dependent on that security. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of sacrifices that you have to take in that, you know, within that. So, I definitely want happiness over security to the end of me because I don't, at the end of the day, I can secure myself. You know what I mean? And then they say happiness, you have to find happiness within yourself. It's true, but when you have a partner and you're in a relationship and you're not happy in that relationship and you have so much invested in that relationship and, you know, you probably there because, you know, you're comfortable with it and, you know, you have that secure feeling with that person. But if you're really not happy, you shouldn't, you need happiness because at the end of the day, if you're not happy, or he's not happy, she's not happy, they're going to find happiness. They're going to find it within other people, friends. They're going to find it somewhere else. And with that, it's going to lead to different situations. And then, you know, so it's like you sacrificing your happiness to just to have security. Like, nah, I'm all set. Because at the end of the day, I can secure my own self. I can make myself happy, but I'd rather be with someone and be happy together and, you know, and just take it from there. That's the way I really feel about the situation.
Well, I mean, I'm not getting any younger, you know what I'm saying? So me, I have to go with security. And security because I'm in charge of my own happiness. I make myself happy. I can pay my own bills, all of that. But there's nothing like being with a man or woman, whatever you prefer. And just knowing that you're secure. To me, secure means a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Secure means
Yeah.
securing my peace of mind.
Exactly.
Securing, if I'm with a dude, he gotta have a pistol permit too, cause that's number one security too. But you know, I mean, it's definitely peace of mind first. And like I said, I'm in charge of my own happiness. I do feel like if I meet somebody that he should go to therapy, his own therapist. I should go to my own therapist, and then together, you know what I'm saying, we can go to a therapist together and make each other happy. Because nobody, I don't owe nobody happiness, and don't nobody owe me happiness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we are in charge of our own happiness, but I still want to be secured before happiness, because I can go buy a bag and be happy. Like, a man really can't. I mean, I've been single for 3 years now, so it's just like, if a man comes to me, he just has to, he gotta come correct. Because I have like low patience for bullshit, like zero tolerance for bullshit. That's why I could see a man coming a mile away and I just be like, I'm all set. He ain't gonna make me happy. I don't want to have to overpay myself to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So, but security for sure. I'm with security.
Yeah. Well, me, I say both, cause you're right. You are in charge of making yourself happy and stuff like that. But I also want that man to make me happy and not miserable. And you know what I'm saying. And I do need security with that. Hell yeah, I want somebody to make sure they could hold the forefront like me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm such a go-getter that sometimes I don't look for that because I make my own money. So, you know, but I definitely look for somebody to make me happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I would say both.
Yeah.
But you know what too? They say you are who you attract, right?
Yeah, and that too.
So like
Yeah.
That's so weird, you're right.
it is, right? So like, where are we gonna meet the perfect man? I mean, there's no perfect man,
right,
right.
right.
There's no perfect man, but they could be perfectly imperfect for us, right? But where do we meet him? God, I know you hear us.
You're right.
Here's my thing is too, like, it depends on their hustle too, because don't have to make 6 figures. But as long as you know that he's not just sitting there doing nothing and just wasting life and wasting your time, that he's working towards something, then that's acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, like, meeting somebody, you know, on a higher level, it's not that many out there. So let's think about
I'm not even about that. I'm about like building with somebody and you know what I'm saying, and working it out as like a partnership. And but that also slapped me in my face too. That was not, you know, I thought that was gonna plan out right. I was curving all these niggas that was making big money and shit like that. And I figure, let me stay with the normal nigga I could build with, and that shit didn't work out either. So
what
like,
happened with that? Did it backfire on you?
It backfired. Like yeah, that backfired.
Because sometimes you ride or die for the wrong person.
Right.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and it's like it's nothing for you to build with someone, but you don't know if they have those same intentions. The same way girls use guys use girls all the time.
That's right.
All the time to get their shit together, and then when they good, they leave you high and dry.
That's right.
So what would be like the ideal guy? Like I feel like with me now, I have to date. Like I have like a 6-month rule now. I have to see how you want to treat me within 6 months. You know what I'm saying? For me to even want to think that I'm going to be with this dude. And I have to see if you want to be a good father figure for my kids. Because if you're not, then if you're going to be a fun dude, then that's all that's going to be. But even fun dudes got a role to play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So don't think you got to have fun and that just be that. You know?
Seriously.
Right,
Pay
because
your way.
being happy, love and happiness ain't gonna pay the bills. First of all,
Right.
it's not gonna pay no
And
bills.
love
So
is
yes,
not
you
enough.
right.
And
and
love
you,
is
you
not
want
enough.
the security. You need that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you, like I said, if you can become very dependent on that security, and you can lose your happiness, and just
I was
be
there.
stuck in that world, and it take hard to break out of that.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, nothing should ever come between your happiness. And I know, yes, you're in control of your happiness. You find happiness within. But when you're with someone and you're not happy, and it sounds like you're complaining because the bills is taken care of. You need to and sit down. So no, because it's like you're settling. You're just settling. Why? Because this taking care of me, and yes, everything is secure, everything is good.
You feel
At the end of the
control
day,
in a way.
you need to take your power back and
That's
just
right.
and really have happiness. You know what I mean? You don't, because when most times when the good man gonna know their worth, they're gonna know they taking care of home. They're gonna know, but most times, they could shoot that shit back up in your face and make you, and feel like you have to accept all the shit that comes with them because they doing that. You know what I mean?
See, but that's a
You
perfect.
get caught in a trap. It's a
But
trap.
it's the perfect. You have to love yourself first.
Exactly.
Once you love yourself, everything
Right.
around you look different. You look at the world different.
Different.
So all of that stuff you saying is correct because I was there three years ago, but now a man would never have me there.
Right.
Ever.
Right.
But you have to love yourself first. So there are a lot of women that went through, because I'm sure some of
Living
us
through
have
to
to
go through that.
Yeah, you
You
have to
have
go
to
through
learn
it.
it. You have to have
But once you
experience.
love yourself,
Yeah.
all that other stuff is
That
just
shit
like,
out the window.
Yeah.
Your
I
worth is
agree.
everything. You
Okay.
definitely need
I'm
to
pretty
know
sure a lot of
that.
people have
That's okay.
both. They have the security. And it's just like, what they say, would you date a ugly man, but he's a good man, he's take care of you, he's into you.
I would say
I would
yeah.
date like
Yeah.
I would say yeah.
a fine
Cause I'm
dude
not dating
that's gonna
somebody
treat you
based
like
for looks.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That ugly
It's
dude.
about what's
Yeah.
in the
All
heart.
right. Ugly dudes cheat too. We'll
Right.
take them more time.
and they be the ones that try to get you forever, the ugliest one. And then you know what? You
Yo,
feel
but
for
them
it. They
ugly
fuck
ones
you
sometimes
up.
be bagging mad.
Right, and then they cheat on you like a motherfucker.
but what's ugly? But what's ugly?
Right.
True.
You're ugly.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
ugly.
That's not
Yeah.
real me.
Yeah.
It's not my taste or my type.
It's just something-
not,
yeah, exactly.
ugly, whatever. But
We
I
don't
don't
got
ever look at
preference.
nobody's ugly. Because everybody have a soul. I
Yeah.
like to see people's soul.
Unfortunate.
I'll not be too nice.
You
I'll not be too
unfortunate,
nice.
sir.
But
Yeah.
then you ever had a conversation with one of your friends and be like, girl, he's not my type, but
Yes.
Yeah. So that
yes.
happens too.
To this
Yeah.
day.
we had to
And it's
lighten that
Exactly.
nigga.
That's what I'm saying. You never know. Like, you
Hello.
never know. We have guys that probably the ones for us, but they just
They
not what
grow.
we're used to, and they're not, like
That's that
typical.
trauma.
Typical,
Toxic,
yeah.
alright?
That's why you gotta start thinking outside the
That's
box.
right.
As you go.
I mean,
Outside the
it
box.
definitely grows. Your person will
Yeah.
definitely
Grow on you.
Yeah,
Like you
that's
said,
okay.
I would attract what
Yeah.
However, with me, it has to be connection. It has to be
Yeah.
some type of
Right.
connection.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
just be with
Yes.
somebody
Really.
just to be with somebody.
Yeah,
Just
me
because they
too.
have this and have that. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care. You could be a millionaire trying to hide on me. If we don't have that connection, and that's me,
Yes.
and I'm being real. If we do not have that connection, I am not fucking with you.
Yeah,
Period.
seriously.
And that's just on me.
How do you know when you have the connection? By a kiss, by
It's
a
just
that
chemistry.
energy.
Everything. It's a
It's just
body.
a
Y'all in the
vibe.
car.
It's
It's just
so good.
chemistry. Like
Yeah.
y'all laugh.
Yeah.
Like y'all can read each other's
Laughing.
minds when y'all look at each other, and you be like, "Did you see that shit?" Without even saying nothing, and then he looking at you like, "Yeah, do you see that shit?" Like it's just.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
it's-
gotta be
it's-
magical.
Yeah.
I mean, just the energy alone. You know what I'm saying?
Chemistry
Chilling with
is
somebody,
important, yeah.
chilling with somebody, having fun with that
Mhm.
person, liking
Yes.
to be around that person,
Mhm.
wanting to be
You're
around that person.
Yeah.
But that's the stuff that make you happy.
Yes.
Like that shit really
Yeah.
makes you happy when you're around someone with the same happiness as you. You know what I mean? That's a good.
But even
That's
if
a
they
good
got the same
matchup.
drive as you, they don't have
Right.
to have money. But
Right.
if you have ideas and he have ideas and y'all talk it out and he's into it and you into it, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. You could build with that person. You can see yourself going somewhere with that person. To me, I feel like red flags is in the beginning, and sometimes we tend to
Yeah,
ignore
go-
them,
go against
and then
them.
they'll kick us in the end.
Mhm.
Because it could be the littlest things, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And we'd be like, nah, maybe not, and we'll let it slide. And
Or-
then before
yeah.
you know it, it'd be like a bigger
Yeah.
issue.
Cause you're like, I don't even see him like that anyway, so who cares?
Yeah.
But then them the be the ones you end up liking.
Word,
Yeah.
the
But
most.
damn,
Yeah.
like
You
I
get
did
caught up in
see
a
it.
fucking
You get
9-year
caught up in them,
relationship.
yeah. It's like you challenging your own self.
Yeah, seriously. Well, it's really rough. So what else you talking
Never
about?
lies.
What else?
So it was security for you, security for me, happiness or security for you?
No,
Both?
I said both.
Both. Becky
I
said
said
both,
both.
and Felicia said both.
Okay.
Exactly.
You only the brown skin girl got it together. You know what I'm saying? We got it together.
Exactly.
I said both.
Okay, so
You know why, yo? Because we don't got no F's left in us.
Right.
No.
Okay,
We're
so
not
let's talk about it
We're
right
not
now. Okay, the security. I'll choose security now, right? Which is cool. We all want security now. Again, all the shit that comes with the security. So now that man is out. He out. He's staying out. Like he out. Right? He doing. But he taking care of you. He got that security for you. So it's just
It's
like
not-
I
it's
get.
not-
I stay. I
it's
just.
not.
I'm really.
At
I'm
our
happy.
age.
So you don't care for no happiness.
No,
Look, I live by the number one rule.
Yes.
All rules subject to change. If that nigga do it here, I'ma do me.
Exactly. I
I'm
agree.
still gonna make
We
me
treat
happy at the end of the day.
at
Right?
this age.
Okay.
We're gonna treat them accordingly at this age. Yeah.
Anybody can get it.
Maybe if we was 20, they would get away with a couple
Yes,
of more
but not
things.
now.
But when you're 35 and up, nah, we
Yeah.
gonna treat you accordingly.
That's a
So you want to
fact.
accordingly
That's a
stay out, we're gonna accordingly stay out too.
That's a lie. Cause a girl that shit.
I don't know how, but that is true with me.
No, that's a lie.
A girl
That's a lie.
unless she with the shit.
She's
Because a
taking
girl that's like
salad.
crazy and love.
Cause
is on
sometimes
bed,
a girl
but
that's
that
taking
ain't
care
on
like that, the man got the upper like hand. Like,
Well, I ain't
it's
get
like-
You know what? It's
I have girls say like, I don't know, ask the boss.
Yeah.
Cause the boss is the one that's securing the bag.
No, but you know what I feel with that?
Type of nigga.
But no,
When you
I
have-
respect some
yeah.
girls respect
when
the
you
nigga and they say
when
that.
you have that person taking care of you, it's only right for you to be the woman and play the woman role. If he's
Right.
taking care of you
I
and you're
agree.
going to sleep with no
Somewhat.
worries because
Somewhat.
everything is being done, it's only right for you to be submissive to your man. I get it. I'm with it being independent, getting my own bag, but I know when to sit the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know when to play my role as a woman. A lot of girls want to beat their check. Oh, I'm independent. Bitch, you a woman. You gotta sit the fuck down. You gotta, at the end of the day, we all need a partnership. You can't do both.
See,
you
I
know what I'm
struggle with
saying?
that. Cause
And-
I'm
Submissive.
And
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you definitely.
I just struggle.
You
with
have
that.
to be with that.
Feminine, you know,
Yeah.
feminine woman, being submissive towards them, and it depends on where you are in your life too. You know what I'm saying? It depends what you're looking for, what you're attracted to. You want a hood do, you want a educated do, like it just
But
really.
I think,
Yes.
but it could be because you can have a corporate nigga that's out all the time.
Yeah.
They do
Definitely.
bars,
Yes.
they do meetings,
Mhm.
deacon all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, they on trips, they ain't just like niggas in the street. That's
They ain't on
going
chips, bro.
on
They on
their day.
business.
it's a way. It's a way of doing things. Okay? It's a way.
Because
It's levels
a
to this
corporate
shit.
person would do it like, you know, professionally. Like,
Respectful.
they try to be respectful. I'm about to go on
professional
meeting.
cheater.
Respectfully
Three niggas gonna be like, yo, listen, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I'm about to go handle this. I'll talk to you later.
Girl, he said I'm gonna professionally disrespect you.
Yo, seriously.
You don't even popping up
I've
to the
been-
office.
No, I've been that other. Oh God,
Right.
I've been in a situation.
I mean, you need
like
that balance, though. It's just
Definitely.
you definitely need the balance. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, look, just because you're doing for me doesn't mean I gotta do as you please. Somebody said a guy, or whoever this is. I'm still a grown woman that deserve respect as well.
Yeah.
I agree. Oh, that's gonna be a woman then.
Well, I just feel like men are visual creatures, and a lot of men are gonna cheat. Not all, a lot. And some women, I mean, they can accept it or they don't have to. Me,
Mhm.
I'd rather a man just be open, because if he be open, and you know, that gives me a choice to deal with him and play
Yeah.
my position.
Exactly.
If I don't want to play my position,
Mhm.
and that's not what I want to do, that's not what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And it just goes back to a dude being a fun dude and dad and dad
Yeah.
material. You know what I'm saying? So,
But you know what? A lot of dudes be straightforward with girls.
yeah,
And they
yeah.
feel like it's fun and games in the beginning, and then when it gets serious, they be like, holy shit. You know what I'm saying? But not all dudes lie. Some dudes are raw. They tell you, no, this is what it is. I come with X, Y, and Z, but I'll take care of you and I'll hold you down.
Yeah.
You down or what?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I
you
like
gotta.
that type of dude.
Just some
Yeah.
girls just
Yeah.
get caught up, and you know their feelings get involved, and they want to be they like mesmerized with the like a main chick, and they want that slot so bad, so
No.
they start bugging out. It's crazy,
Yeah,
but
because you could start having a lot of fun with a guy.
yes,
Yeah.
Having mad fun, and then somebody gonna get attached.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they
It's
all of a
off
sudden
anywhere.
they want
Off
to try
anywhere.
to change you up and
Yeah.
yeah. Like we're just
Yeah.
kicking it, like having fun. And I know because you worked in the industry, so you know you had in the situation where you was turned to a whole relationship that you was having fun, and then next thing you know, people try to change you up. Like now, oh no. The same place he met you, I don't want you
it
there
was,
no more.
you know what?
Yeah.
Because you know what's so funny? Because he always used to say, "I never try to change you," and then you know what? He didn't. But me as a woman,
Couldn't see how he-
just being in my situation, even though I was in that business, I knew I had to operate a certain way because at the end of the day, I was that nigga's wife. So I chose. It wasn't, but he used to always say that. He's like, I never chose. And I was like, I never tell people that shit. But I did. That's what I was doing. I was more respecting my relationship more than anything.
Right.
It wasn't that he was making me change. It was I was respecting it. I was just trying to play too many roles. And that shit was just fucking me up.
Definitely. Yeah, living that lifestyle, trying to be out there.
Yeah, like, you know, that's like turning on a switch, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off. You know, then you gotta be a mom, then you gotta be I got 6 dogs too. It's a lot.
You got
Yeah, I got too many
Jack and
positions.
many hats, right?
Yeah, that
seriously.
shit is rough. That's not easy. People just see Elba, the sex symbol that sells sex appeal. They don't worry about anything else I got going on in my life. They could care less. You know what I'm saying? I deal
just
with
want
it.
to see that ass.
Yeah, they just want to see it. So I
You
show
can't hide
it.
it.
So I
But that just goes back to people having to take accountability for some shit that they've been through, because a lot of people don't take accountability for the shit that they've been through when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? So they just bring it into, it's just baggage, just baggage.
true.
And it's unfortunate that people are like that, but
Yeah.
I will ask a dude, how was your relationship with you and your mom?
That's
Did you
important.
grow up in a
I
2-family
know.
household? How many siblings did you have? Like, how your
give
mother
enough
talk to
love?
you
That's
now?
important.
Yes, how many hugs did you get?
Yeah,
These
that's
dudes,
important. Seriously.
But
They
here's
want
the thing, they
mothers.
have to identify it first though, because they could be doing the same thing over and over. A female could be
Right.
telling you the same thing over and over. If you can't identify where it's coming from, they gonna be lost. And some men, they with high mighty, they think, their pride is so big. They don't even want to seek help. They don't even want to talk to you about it. They don't even want
Right.
to tell
They don't
you
even-
what's going on.
I don't want no man
Because
like
that
that.
mentality
yeah,
I want
that
a
they
man that could
get
trust
raised
me,
with.
that I could
But
trust.
The
You
man
don't wanna
can't
better
trust
himself.
him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
sometimes it can't. It's not gonna be like that because it's gonna be hard for a man to trust you. What they've been through, they might have got their ass whooped when they was young by their parents. Their parents might have been on drugs. So it really just depends on how they were raised too. You know what I'm saying?
But that's a part of taking accountability.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
right. Because we've been through that. We was
Yeah.
80 babies. It was a
Sometimes,
crack era
but how
back
do
in
you
the
know
days.
it's a
Yeah.
set?
Like
Take
that's not just
accountability.
because my mom was on drugs.
If
That don't
you
mean
don't
I'm
even
gonna
know.
I'm
You know what I
gonna
mean?
make
You
somebody
don't
feel a
even
certain
aware,
way
right?
in
Yeah.
a relationship based on that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You don't
I'm not gonna attack him or make him feel away because of what I went through while I was a child. You know what I'm saying? I would want to better my situation, like better my relationship.
Some people don't
know how to
and don't
put
know
stuff
how
on
to
the
put
side.
it,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but
Because
you're
they're
not
not aware.
38.
They don't know. Sometimes
You're not-
they're not aware. They don't know.
No,
They don't
no,
think
I don't
they're
want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
So they can't take
No.
accountability. Some people
No.
really need
I don't believe
therapy.
You mean to tell me?
I don't believe
You
that
mean to
either.
tell me a dude outside all day hustling, right? And he come in the house and he looking
And he
married,
comes
he
up
don't-
everything
he
else
don't
right.
know he ain't toxic?
He might not, cause somebody
Man,
might not
you
even told
kidding.
him.
Right.
No, that you just know.
I just
A
feel
lot
like-
of us, in the era we grew up in, we really need to learn to unlearn. A lot of our
Right.
habits, a lot of the
Yeah.
ways that we were
Yeah.
taught,
I agree.
we need to teach our kids
Right.
the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a lot, even like
But
the
what
shit
is the right
our
way?
mothers,
Exactly.
our parents, the people that our past put up with, they brought it down to us.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, we get older, you realize these things, you have to do better.
You want to read that one?
Yeah, I'll read
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Someone said a lot of men weren't shown
Right.
how to
Mhm.
show and
Right.
process
I
their
agree.
emotions, and that affects him on his future relationships when it comes to opening up, which
Yeah.
is very
It's
So
True.
then is that a man?
And
That's
no,
a woman.
shout out
That's a
to
woman.
Let Me Touch
Okay.
You. Let Me Touch You. She also has a podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your comments.
But that goes back to the mother and how the mother
Right.
raised the son. So it's not his fault. It might
Right.
be
So-
his mom's fault.
Sometimes you can't take
But
accountability.
at the end of the day, if you're a grown-up,
I think if you're a
If you're a
grown
grown up,
should
you
know
have
that.
to take accountability.
That's right.
Yeah.
I
When
agree.
we taking accountability for
That's
what we're doing,
right. That's right.
why should the same rule not apply for a grown man?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People need
That's-
to learn to unlearn.
Right.
They
So
need to-
okay, if me being
That
with a
means to
man,
learn to unlearn.
me
That's
being
it.
with a man,
But they're
I'm
gonna
gonna let him
they're gonna
know.
have to want to do it.
Right.
Right.
See, but some men are careless. They don't care.
So then at the end of the
It's
day,
not something you know
that
what
man's
it
not
is?
for you.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's it.
exactly.
That's
No,
it.
no
That's
need to
That's
chase
it.
it down. No need to change
You're
them.
right. I agree
For
with
at the end of the day,
that.
I'm not trying to change nobody.
Nobody.
And
Exactly.
I'm not trying to train nobody
No,
either.
That's right.
Like we have this, I'm not training no grown. I'm
Yeah.
grown. I'm
I
not
had
no
to learn
grown ass.
that the
I'm not
hard way,
training
don't
no
worry.
grown ass.
Yeah. Listen,
You know
pride
what I mean?
and love don't go in the same sentence.
At all.
It
That's
does.
If he do not want to, if he knows what he's doing, he's gonna lose you, and he don't change it, he never loved you anyway.
Right.
Because a man would change for a woman he loves.
Exactly.
Trust me, I'm a living testimony. If he truly loved you, he would change.
But the pride,
I'm telling
right?
you.
The pride.
The
right.
pride will go.
Right.
The pride will go.
Yeah,
Trust
it's
me.
A lot of
It
people
will go.
lose their relationships because of their fucking pride.
Ah,
Because
yes.
they, sometimes if it's real.
You know what? And it
I
be
swallow my
the,
pride. I
it
swallow
be
my
the
pride.
45 and 47-year-olds that's alone and can't keep a girl that let the pride go.
Right. Right.
It be those.
But who has pride? I mean, if you fucked up, babe, I'm sorry, yo.
Yeah,
It
word.
ain't gonna happen
Seriously.
again.
Not everyone is like that.
Yeah,
everyone is
not everybody.
mature.
Yo, but depending on how he make me feel, cause in the back, look, my hands is crossed. Like, babe, I'm sorry. I ain't gonna do it again.
I
It's all about accountability. If you wrong,
Right, I agree.
men, if you watching, if you wrong, you did something to get her mad,
Amen.
apologize. Females, same thing.
Thing.
There's nothing wrong with saying I apologize. It won't happen again. And
Nice,
move on.
sure.
Take accountability.
All
All about accountability.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree with that.
apologies, yeah, but most of the times it is gonna happen again. You say apology, it ain't gonna happen
You
again.
heard me
Some
say my
people,
piece.
some men learn their lesson the
It's
first
gonna
time
happen
around.
again.
Sometimes it won't.
No, sometimes it
Yeah.
won't.
I mean,
So with that being said,
Thank you
guys
for
for
tuning
in.
join us next week, Monday, 7:30. You already know. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, Lady Talk TV.
And all the ladies have a happy Valentine's Day. Guys, put that pride away. Buy these girls some flowers. Take her out to eat. All the restaurants in New York opens on Friday.
I don't like flowers, but you can still send me a
Chocolate.
Chocolates. That's right.
Chocolate.
And support your Lady
Yes,
Talk
y'all want to
host
send
if
some
you want.
cash
You
apps?
wanna
Y'all want to send
send
some
some
Valentine trees?
cards or candy. You know, you got everybody's at names and they'll send you their cash apps. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
guys.
Let's talk about it.
You did?
Oh,
It's not done.